party people? Today I'm coming at you with an underwear haul. No, I'm just kidding. You thought? No, today's video is going to be about why I do not shop at the mall or any major store, corporation. Sorry, my phone was going off. Like anything, like any big not department store, but like, you guys get the point. I pretty much, like, okay, I'm gonna say 95% of my stuff comes from thrift stores. I don't like buying bathing suits or underwear from thrift stores, and I don't buy that stuff very often anyways, because most of the time I'm fucking commando. But yeah, I don't, like I said before in my other video, I don't like wearing bras, so I mean, it's kind of the same concept with underwear too. But yes, most of my stuff I do buy from thrift stores, and I don't own a lot of things. I don't go shopping very often, so I just don't really shop that often, period. But when I do, I definitely like get my stuff secondhand. One of the reasons is obviously cost. It's a lot more cost effective. You can get so much more for your dollar when you shop secondhand in thrift shops than buying stuff brand new. And the second reason is actually because I have found so much more cute things in thrift shops than I have in like regular stores or at the mall. For some reason, it's always happened to me that way. And this weird thing always happens, like I'll manifest a clothing item or a pair of shoes or whatever it may be. It's so weird. Like before I go to the thrift store, because I normally go to the store with like an idea of what I need. I don't really just go there just to shop. I normally go there because I need something. And like, for example, the other week I was going to the Renaissance Festival, and I wanted a yellow sarong. Okay, like that's how specific I was when I thought I want a yellow sarong, because I was wearing this shirt that had like little hints of yellow in it. So I was like, oh, a yellow sarong would look really good with that. Let me go hit up the thrift store. They probably have something. Like, I wasn't like for sure that they had a yellow sarong, but I was hoping they had something similar at least. So and I went over to the scarves and stuff and looked in that area. I didn't really see anything, and then I kept looking like through the store and stuff, and on one of the end caps of the racks there was like 3 scarves, and one of them was yellow. And actually, let me go get the thing that I'm talking about. It's actually a little bit dirty because I wore it out to the Renaissance Festival, but this is what I'm talking about. It's all wrinkly and shit, but obviously it's probably a scarf. I don't think this is a sarong. It's like not sarong material. It's more of like a scarf material, but it worked so well with my outfit, and it fit me like I had it over to the dressing room, tied it on my waist, and it fit me like a glove. I swear to God, it was amazing. I was like, and that's not the first time that's happened to me either, with a clothing item or anything like that. So that's just always happened to me. So after that I was just like, okay, I'm not ever shopping at a normal store ever again. And I just find so much more cute stuff at the thrift store, like, because I really think that, you know, the regular stores, you're sifting through like all the not so cute stuff to find cute stuff, and at the thrift store you're buying it secondhand, so somebody already went out and did the work for you, literally. You're buying someone else's cute thing that, you know, no longer fits them, or they don't want anymore, or whatever. And obviously I buy it in like good condition. I don't buy stuff that it's like all stained up, it's got rips and shit. Like, obviously I buy like new things. And that's my theory about why I think that happens to me. Wow, this video is already 5 minutes. And also another reason is because most of the stuff in the mall is not vegan. The dyes that are in the clothes and the way, like, I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's the dyes and like the synthetic shit that's in there that they put in there. I don't know if that's vegan for sure. And stores like, well, most of the stores actually, but the stores that the shit that's made in China and third world countries and stuff, like, I know we have an agreement with them that we trade services or whatever, like they make our clothes and we make their cars or whatever. But the reason that stores like Forever 21 and this is not really like, I don't know if Wish is a store, it's just an app, I'm pretty sure, but like Rue 21, Charlotte Russe, clothes like that, the reason that they're so cheap, number one, is because it's the lowest quality clothing you can buy. Number two is the way that it's made. A lot of times it's child labor. You know, you don't have to pay children as much as adults to work in the sweatshops and whatnot, working their little fingers to the bone, you know, for 50 cents an hour or whatever it is. I don't know what they pay them, but I know that child labor is a real thing in different countries. It's legal, and parents will make their children do this type of shit, and now we're wearing the clothes where most people don't even know where their shit comes from. And it's like, I mean, you gotta question why the shit is so cheap, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's made by little boys and girls. Like, how can you support that? I can't. And yes, I know that I should probably, you know, reiterate this, that I know that things in thrift stores were once things in Forever 21, whatever the mainstream stores were. Okay, but when you buy it from a thrift store, you're sending a different message because you vote with your dollar. So, I mean, yeah, you could like scope out ethically made stuff from thrift stores and stuff like that, but when you're directly giving those companies your money in exchange for their goods, you are creating more demand for it and therefore voting with your dollar. But if you get it from the thrift store, it's secondhand, it's already been worn, somebody else already paid full price for it, and you're probably only paying a couple bucks, and, you know, supporting your local thrift store instead of a big corporation, and those clothes are gonna end up like at a landfill somewhere anyways, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think there's really any harm in that. But yes, so let me think, can I think of any other reasons why I don't shop at the mall? I think that pretty much covers it. Another reason, I kind of already touched on this, but the landfill thing, it's better for the environment, definitely, if you shop secondhand and keep recycling your clothes and stuff like that, and owning fewer things, going shopping less really helps the environment, because those clothes are gonna end up in the the landfill. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the correlation. So you're helping the environment. Yeah. So yeah, I encourage all of you to support your local thrift stores. And also, there's pretty big business in like online vintage stuff. So if you find something very authentic and vintage in your local thrift store or whatever, or wherever you find it, there's people online, like you can put it on eBay, or I think there's apps for it, but there's people who will pay like top dollar for something you paid $2 for. So that's also a thing if you need some extra cash, which is really cool. It just requires a little bit of extra time and effort, obviously, because you have to like market your item, provide the people lots of different pictures and descriptions, and like you have to know what you're doing. So obviously research that a little bit if you do decide to do that. But yeah, so shop at your local thrift stores, y'all. Peace.